Okay, I have got everything swept up. Cobwebs down from over on this side, but the whole perimeter had the foam. And now I'm getting ready to scrub the floor. So later on, after the floor is dry today, I can put the first layer of gray paint. And then we will be painting the walls white, replacing the insulation. And the reason I'm doing the floor first is because this floor is very, very different textures. This is really super rough, and over here, really super smooth. So that's why, because I want, when I clean up and sweep up after we do the insulation, it'll be much easier to sweep up. And because then the fibers won't be getting stuck in the cement. So anyway, that's, oh yes. And then I do plan on painting the rafters and the beam. They're all getting painted a really dark, dark, dark brown. So not black, dark brown. So I probably won't even be going with a pure white on these walls. It'll probably be more of like a champagne type of color. And then I will paint this old chimney. I'll paint it dark brown, but we eventually are planning on taking it out once we do the expansion. So I'm going to start vacuuming and prepping this floor for paint. Back to the dungeon. We are painting the floors. They are all prepped and ready. I'm only painting to there because, as you can see, everything is over here. That will eventually be over there. And then I'm putting my art over there, my art room over in that corner right there. Just for winter, okay? So I just thought I'd come through. I'm going to paint along the edges first, and then I will roller the rest. And the reason I'm doing the floor first is because this floor is extremely rough in some places and really smooth in others. And so in order to be able to sweep and clean everything really good, I want the whole floor smooth. So off, and oh, this is the color paint I've chosen. Gray, surprise, surprise, for cement. All right. I've got bad knees, so I have to use something. I want it good and covered because we need to cover as many holes. This is a poly paint because they said if you're going to paint it, use a poly paint if you're trying to get the radon under control. So that's what I'm using. If you want to look at the paint brand. Rust-Oleum. It really is getting into the cement, let me tell you. I am going to cover some of these dark spots so that when I go over them again, hopefully they make sure they're gone. So you guys can see? Can you see? Itchy. I stuck on my snipper. I'm so excited, you guys. It's gonna look so nice on this basement when I'm done. And it won't be the finishing thing either. We plan on doing a lot more down here, but we just have to get some of the radon under control so I can use down here for painting in the winter, so I don't have to run all the way over to the other house. This is a massage table pad. I don't know how it happens every time. Still, look, debris on the floor. It's like, how did that happen? I literally cleaned it like 20 times. Woo!
Oh, I can smell the difference already.
Did it burn?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, did you turn it?
Pick it.
Did you turn it?
Yeah.
Okay. Almost there.
That's it.
Okay, honey. Enjoy your task. I'm not worried about touching the walls either because I'm going to be painting them as well. As much as I don't want to use it, have to keep moving this pad around. The floor is super cold and it's hard. And my knees don't like it.
So you want outside?
Here he comes.
Come on, bud.
Okay. I'm going to do around these steps and around my little pole there. Guys, I'm going to have to sweep again. This is crazy. How many times you got to do it, huh? That's what I want to know. And I'm painting these poles too. So I'm not super worried about getting down the base either. I just really want to make sure any kind of cracks and crevices that where gas can leak out is covered. This isn't the end all be all. We are going to end up putting in a radon mitigation system. So that will definitely do more than anything. But right now we're just also painting, trying to get the place looking clean and good. You never know when my friend Prince is going to show up. Alright, I'm going to finish up. Alright, I've got the paint ready, or the floor ready, I've got the roller ready. I'm just going to pour the paint in and start rolling the floor over in this corner. Oopsie. Don't do as I do.
I'm messy, I'm a great painter, but I am super messy. Even with my art, I'm like super messy. Oh well, what do you do? Forgot to paint the base of the bowl. We're on mostly smooth stuff now, so it won't take as much paint. That rough stuff, that takes a lot of paint. Sometimes you gotta tap the roller down. Drying to look pretty cool. so amazing watching those rust spots just disappear. Hoping they don't come back through the paint, but this is poly paint, and I'd be surprised if it did.
Getting close to the end.
Hoping I poured just enough paint. My hair always gets so bad. Getting closer and closer and closer. It's looking really good. It's really dark. I might have to go with pure white paint on the walls because of how dark the floor is, and then the ceiling's going to be dark too. So.
Whew. So after a rough start to today, I finally have the basement floor with the first coat on it. I'm hoping I don't need to put any more on, but I'm going to turn you around and show you what I've done. So the whole floor is now painted. Now we just wait for it to dry. And then I come through and I pull all the insulation out. But I'll show you what the floor looks like when it's all dry. And I'll see if I have to put another coat on anywhere. I'm thinking in the really coarse areas and the real porous areas I will. But we'll see. The reveal of the basement first portion of the floor. Guys, look how beautiful that looks. I really think I'm going to be putting a sealant over this paint. But look how beautiful this turned out. Remember how stained? Oops, that's not a working light. Remember all the stains? Looks like I gotta go over a couple more spots here and there. But I think for the most part, this corner is gonna get a double coat. I'm pretty sure of it. But for the most part, everything else looks really great. And now I gotta come in and peel all that insulation out and stuff new insulation up in there. Paint around the windows, paint the walls. But I'm pretty pleased with the way the floors turned out. I have made the decision that the metal poles and the metal beam up here are all gonna go black. These center ceiling pieces in between these joists are gonna be black. And then I'm gonna take and clean these, and I'm going to put a clear coat over them. So that'll be kind of some interesting look, I think. But for the most part, I am pretty pleased with this floor. And I'm pretty pleased with myself this morning too, because I got half of this room bleached and wiped down. All the shelving back there is all bleached. The walls are bleached. The floor back there is bleached. I'm working on that one. I've got this and all these totes to clean. Yay!